Welcome everyone to Scribble Time. My name is Nolan, and I am an independent artist based in the Seattle area, and I will be drawing my own original characters, the Punching Pandas, and here are some plushies I have that are, yeah. So for those of you who have never heard of my channel, this is an original character that I've made, Pack the Panda, and I've written a couple books and made plushies, made t-shirts, stickers, all sorts of goodies. And normally I do this show for about an hour where I just sketch my pandas based on a theme. So it's kind of like, they're kind of like Funko Pop toys when I'm drawing them in different themes. So it could be anything from desserts to chocolates to candies to superheroes. Yesterday's theme was DuckTales. So today's theme is going to be Fantastic Four. So let's get our pens down, and feel free to draw along with me if you like. I normally draw in Photoshop here, and on Wednesdays or Thursdays, if I forget Wednesday, I tend to draw in pencils and paper, and I actually offer those for sale if people would like to purchase them. So today I'm going to be drawing. Let's just go with the team itself, and I'm gonna do like an original spread here. So this will be. So actually, a few days ago, I actually got to last Friday, I believe, we did The Incredibles, so this kind of feels along the same lines of doing, yeah, so we're doing another superhero, but I felt like doing Fantastic Four because I wanted to do it before I forgot about it. And so we are going to go through with that. So, yeah, I don't remember much about the movies. I know, like, growing up, like they would have Stan Lee's cartoons that I would see, and they also had a cartoon, I think, in the late 90s, I believe, and they I remember that. I don't know, because I never grew up with them as like my first comic choice. My first comic love was Spider-Man and Batman, so that was kind of what I was introduced to. So, but I know a lot of people grew up with the Fantastic Four, and so I think everybody's always itching to see like a reincarnation of them, where they're given their due justice. Okay, so I'm just gonna do. So this is gonna be. Yeah. So if you're wondering why on my Instagram page and Twitter and so forth are filled with just chubby pandas, that's just kind of what I draw. I mean, I draw other things, and I'm actually working on a commission right now where it involves humans, and that one has been pretty involved because there's a lot of them. So I design things like just earlier today I was looking at a video game that was incorporating some of my artwork, so it's kind of cool to see that being shown and finally come to light in finally from concept to something that's actually like right there in your hands. Although technically a video game isn't really in your hands. It's I mean, it is. It's just that it's not physical. But you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be Johnny. Try to figure out how to. So the reason why I don't shade them in all the ways because I also offer these as coloring sheets. So if you guys, for those of you who are used to the program, you guys know what's up. For those of you who are not, they're meant to be used for you guys to color things. And feel free to just offer your suggestions in the chat. I see that Hector's here, and he's suggested good old Galactus and the Silver Surfer. And I'm going to put the thing right here, and the thing is going to be like... I don't think I've actually drawn the thing as a panda, so this is going to be... Or maybe I have. I think, actually, now that I think about it, I might have. I know I drew like an elemental rock figure for Hector recently, so I think that's... Maybe I'm having some remnants of that. But I think someone actually commissioned me to do one back at a Comic-Con. So speaking of Comic-Cons, Emerald City just got canceled, unfortunately. So I fortunately won't be able to see folks this year. So that's basically the last of my conventions. And yeah, I don't know what to... I mean, that's pretty much it. I have to decide whether or not I'm going to continue doing conventions, because this is kind of the year that it's I don't know, it definitely took a toll in terms of like having to set up and then having everything cancel. So I think I'm wanting to change my business model slightly. So I am considering not doing conventions from here on out, but I'll have to. It is a question on the table, so I would like to do conventions, but I think also with the demands of being at home, you know, being a family man, I have certain other priorities that I need to consider. So unfortunately, I'll have to decide what that's going to be like. So post me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Because I was doing them for a bit. I think ultimately, though, I want to create more. And so doing convention is a great way, or it used to be a great way for app artists to meet fans and make new fans. We'll see what happens after this. I think there's definitely going to be some questions about how do you cultivate an audience, and I think social media is one way to go about it. You know what? I don't know. I'm not jiving with this. What's the thing? I think maybe it's because I had some serious. I was doing some thinking about. Yeah, I was doing some thinking about Comic-Con. Sorry. So yeah, I just want to get him big and. Let's see here. So I've been plugging away on this YouTube channel with Scribble Time for the last 3 months. So it's been pretty. It's pretty crazy that it's been that long already. So I mean, if you guys have liked, and I've gotten notes from people saying they really like what I do. I would also like to be able to figure out a way to expand this channel instead of just being another channel where it's just someone drawing. So I'm thinking of trying to document my process for the other projects I'm working on, and that's going to be a challenge to incorporate. Let's see. Let's have some. I have not seen Fantastic Four or Fan 4 stick, or whatever you call it. But unfortunately, I did not hear good things about that. I mean, certainly there's a campiness that I kind of appreciate about like the when Marvel is trying to get into the movie business and trying to figure stuff out. They were trying to figure out like just the tone and feel of it, and so the first movies came out, and you know, they're okay for what they were. Nothing too groundbreaking. I think the thing about like the new movies that have come out, and they're good. It's just I think that, you know, I remember when Martin Scorsese gave his 2 cents about it and then called them cinema. Like a lot of people really got upset about it. But I think he has a point in terms of like they are popcorn movies, and it's not like they're going to be. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that these movies should embrace who they are. And let me see here. I think so we have Susan Storm here. I know her outfit's changed a lot, which is weird considering she's invisible, so there really isn't much that needs to be changed. That banging is the sound of my toddler getting ready for his nap, which means he's trying not to nap. Okay, so there's some kind of force field, which is pretty similar to what we did with the Elastic Girl or Violet when I was doing the Incredibles. Oh, she's also invisible too, so I'm just gonna maybe make her. It's clobbering time here. And Mr. Fantastic. I think we need to move this slightly over. All right, so the Fantastic Four right there. Sweet. Okay, let's move on to the next. I'm gonna have to do Doctor Doom, and then we also have Galactus as well. So let's do Galactus first. And then let's do Hey Leo. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any My Hero Academia today because today is based. The theme is Fantastic Four. So we are actually sticking with that theme for today. I will do a My Hero Academia at some point, but not today. So Galactus is our next one. We also have hello Fly Fox Pro. Okay. Fly Fox Pro. Welcome. So we have our Galactus. Devourer of Worlds. Let's see. This one's going to be pretty simple. But if there's any other topics you guys would like, any other characters from Fantastic Four you guys would like for me to draw, please mention in the comments. Or if you guys would like to see a topic that's that we can draw for tomorrow's stream, feel free to mention that, or in future streams. Doesn't have to be tomorrow, but if you guys have a good idea, please mention it below in the comments. Okay. Such a great design. I like Galactus. Is Galactus Unicron's brother? Indeed. I'm sure we'll find out, won't we? If and when they get around to making more movies. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm trying to focus on the actual design. Just kind of going based off the Kirby design. The was back then. So there's definitely trying to emulate Kirby's art is definitely not an easy task. I want to say. Fantastic draftsman. There's just, you know, it. I used to think that it wasn't that. I wasn't too impressed by it. I just thought like, oh, it's whatever. It's like they kind of just look bleh. But then over time, I just come to really appreciate, obviously their ideas, but also their art too. And it's like, man, I would hope that I could be as a fraction as prolific as them, but you know, they're famous for a reason. No. You know, these guys are geniuses for the most part. They do helmets very well, by the way, because like you look at Hella's helmets, you look at this helmet, you know who it's about. Okay, Galactus, Devourer of Worlds, Muncher of Worlds. Alright, there we go, Galactus. Alright, that took long enough. Let's do a Doctor Doom next. Doctor Doom Panda. And this one I actually have drawn before. And I'm gonna do the old Doctor Doom. It's like every supervillain has to have a special belt, like Doctor Doom. Like, huh? That's it? That's all your belt is? Nothing else? Alright, let's just we add his little cape in the background. Keeps it pretty fun to draw. Alright. Now, next we got Silver Surfer. Or the Scrolls. Silver Surfer here. Oh, I can't for the life of me think. There's like an album that I was listening to. Joe Satriani. Yeah, there we go. Silver Surfer. Somebody does not want to go take a nap. No matter what we bribe him with, he always doesn't seem to want to nap, no matter how good the bribe is. Could be anything from ice. Well, not regards to sleeping. He sleeps, but sometimes he's a little bit of a bad boy. Actually, maybe I should make the planets and stars a little bit more. One Silver Surfer. Done. Then we can move on to the scroll panda. I'll do 3 here. That's right. The scrolls are... Ooh, here we go. So, sneaky scrolls. I wonder how they're gonna try to reconcile that they aren't the bad guys in the movies going forward. What's the deal with the Thid race? Asks Hector. I don't know anything about the Thid race. Is that a typo? Oh, what's the deal with this race? Do I know? Oh, well, if it's this, if you meant this, I really don't know, because all this time I thought they were the bad guys, and then they decided to flip the script in Captain Marvel. So I don't think the director really cared for continuity. So somehow they're gonna have to make them the bad guys if they want to, because I don't know if that messes up a bunch of stuff. I would imagine it kind of does, because it's like, for people who grew up with it, it's like, wait, what? So they would have to, like, it would be weird, because like if they had to justify them like being evil, then that's kind of weird, because all this time you're kind of caring about them in the movies, and now it's like, oh well, they're the bad guys now, so we guess we gotta kill them off. I don't think they really care much for the lore. Kind of make stuff up as I go. Okay. We are at about... Oh, I guess we are just about at our time. So I'll just end it here. But thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys think it's interesting too. My exposure got a little bit weird because it's gotten bright outside, but yeah, feel free to go check out my website, punchingpandas.com/scribbletime. I'm trying to get some things ready to go for some online conventions, such as San Diego. They have they're going to have an online comic convention or Comic-Con, so I have to get some things together with regard to that. But for now, I just have my main store, my punchingpandas.com, and you can go punchingpandas.com/shop, and you can get things like these plushies, or they come in 6-inch size and also 12-inch size. So big and small. There's also books as well, such as The Panda is Fat and Other Panda Haikus. And also, this is the first one. So, Panda is Fat and Other Panda Haikus. And let me reach over here to grab the sequel. Where's the sequel? I thought I had the sequel here. But, oh, actually, it's right here. So here is, and it comes in both hardcover and soft covers. Panda is Fat and Other Panda Haikus, and Panda is Still Fat and Other Panda Haikus. So each of them is basically an illustration. There's over 40 haikus with an illustration, or with a haiku. 40 haikus with an illustration accompanied, and also in the second book there's more characters. So he is on the seesaw, and if you turn to the back cover, there's actually all his friends there. So I created a new cast of characters, which are also featured in the book, such as the keyboard cat. So, anyways, yeah, check me out on social media. I'm on punchingpandas.com, Punching Pandas and Twitter, or punching.pandas on Twitter. Or Punching Pandas on Twitter, punching.pandas on Instagram, and Facebook. I'm also there as well. So for the most part, feel free, just if you like what you saw, like this video, comment below. Those kind of things help with the metrics, and feel free to share it too with your friends. And tomorrow is Wednesday, so we will be doing a more traditional type of more traditional drawing, so with pencils and paper, so you guys can draw along as well. Anyways, have a great rest of the day, and you guys enjoy your week. Thanks for watching.